we will discuss interview process. So interview process is very similar to any other interview process that you might face or see in any other job. What happens, you apply, and then you get a recruiter's call. Once recruiter find that your resume is a good match, once recruiter call you, they talk to you, ask about your experience very little, very briefly, and at times your availability and work status, all those things. And then recruiter, when they feel that you are confident enough and will be a good fit for the team, uh, they they pass you, and basically they send you the code test or update you to the next level. Many times if they find that you're not a good fit, they will just not respond you, or maybe they will respond you saying you like position is closed or something else. This is a good opportunity for you right at the moment, as soon as you get in touch with someone in the company, to start exploring about the team, about the kind of projects they perform. So once you have a discussion with recruiter, you can definitely ask her what does team do, and what kind of project you will be working on, or what are the expectations from the role you have applied for. These kind of questions and this kind of knowledge gathering will help you when later you will be facing on-site interview and talking to the team members actually. Then the code test comes after recruiter's call, and you will be given some set of questions in a timely manner. So if the company is not that big, or depending on how team is structured, you probably skip that as well, depending on how urgent they are looking for a candidate. You can also get some kind of assignment that you have to complete in 2 day, 5 day. There's a deadline. Especially when I was interviewing, my interviews were very different with different companies. The one, it was a startup, and they gave me a problem, a machine learning problem. The problem was, you are given an object, and you have to, from the images, you have to identify that object, train a model for that. Another question was, you will be given some set of sentences, and you have to determine whether they are questions or not. Make a classifier and take your time, because it was a startup. They were not in they were little in hurry, but they were ready to help and very communicative guys. So these code tests or assignments vary company to company. Then if you complete it in the timely manner, then you will be talking to a person within the team, or maybe your supervisor or engineer who is expert with the coding or whatever the team's requirements are. So they will give you some problem, and then they will see how you are approaching to the problem. You will be coding. You are given a question. If you have a cross question, just ask it. Keep on speaking what you are like. Keep expressing your thoughts, what you are thinking, what are the objective of the problem, and what could be the good approach, bad approach. All those things. They are not just saying that whether or not you are able to complete the problem or give the exact answer what they're looking for, but they mostly focus on what your approach is. If you clear that, then you are invited to on-site interview. In on-site interview, there will be interviews with team members. There can be interview with cross teams. So like many times when you work in an org, there are multiple teams, and you will be working with all of team, or like collaborating with them. So how well you are at collaborating. And especially in Amazon, there is a bar raiser interview. When you are doing really good in interviews, they send a bar raiser, and a bar raiser guy will ask you like some decent question, like really difficult ones, and you have to answer them. Not necessarily correct, but you will not even know who was the bar raiser, but there are some like way they have designed it, those interviews. you will definitely talk to your hiring manager or reporting manager, and they will tell you more about team's goal and what they expect from you. So those are usually the most friendly conversation after your recruiter's call. Then you get offer once the team and hiring manager find you a good fit, and then you can do negotiation and all those. So this flowchart that you see here, there could be some steps that are missing or that you won't find in different companies or in some kind of interviews. I do remember I have given some interviews where the engineer directly called me that, okay, a recruiter gave your resume that he collected from one of the conference, and we are interested to have you on site. He just invited me like that. He just asked me a few questions about my projects, and then he said, yeah. And then I went there and I had a on-site interview directly.